Return, I pray you, let it not be iniquity. Yea, return again, my righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? Job 6:29-30. Return, saith the Spirit, and lay aside the vain contention of the senses. Do not judge yourself by what these ears have heard or eyes have seen, for iniquity dwells not in the voice of your own wonderful human imagination. Yea, return again, and here is your proof that your righteousness abides within. It is not distant. It never left you. When you close your eyes against the facts of time and place, you enter that secret chamber where all things are possible. There your soul tastes no bitterness, discerns no perverse design, for Christ in you knows only harmony. Ask yourself now, is there any evil in my tongue? Can my taste imagine aught but goodness? If your answer is no, then take your stand in that assurance. Test this faith by assumption. Assume the answer is already given. That voice you hear within is just. Let it speak, let it thrill you, let it echo in the cave of your heart until you cannot doubt. Through that practiced hearing, you prove the reality of the unseen. Here the ancient words shine with new light. Job, in the furnace of his affliction, calls Christ back to himself. He refuses to grant triumph to limitation. He knows that the creative power within him has no taste for evil, so he demands a return of his righteous state, insisting that his imagination, his Christ, cannot be corrupted by outer evidence. Stand where Job stands. Refuse to barter your peace for the appearance of lack. Return to that still point within your mind, to the mansions of expectancy you have prepared. There your righteousness awaits its full unveiling. There your tongue shall taste only the sweetness of fulfilled desire. There your soul, untroubled and unafraid, abides in perfect faith. Return, return again, and know that in your kinship with Christ alone does true justice dwell. In these lines, Job calls his consciousness back to its true inner state. Return again is an invitation to self-examination, dropping outer turmoil and re-entering the quiet place where my righteousness is in it. The tongue and taste symbolize our inner dialogue and discernment. Psychologically, this speaks to the power of redirecting thought away from fear and judgment into a calm, righteous state that knows only integrity and truth. Consider Job 6:29-30 as a living diagram of the creative process unfolding within you. In the realm of spirit, the tongue becomes your power of imagining, and every word you speak in thought is like planting a seed deep in consciousness. When you gently return to speak only words imbued with righteousness and free from discord, you are inwardly assuming the very outcome you wish to experience. From there, your inner taste, your subtle faculty for discerning vibration, acts as a fine-tuning dial. It helps you sift through apparent outer facts and recognize the inner harmony you choose to dwell in. By continuing to hold that state of deliberate assumption, your inner conviction gradually crystallizes into outer reality, revealing the world you have faithfully imagined. What this verse reveals is your innate Christ power, your human imagination. It is the one voice within you that can bless or curse your world. By refusing to allow iniquity, negative limiting assumptions, to pass your inner lips, you consciously wield the divine spark that creates all form. This imagination is your righteousness, the agent through which all things are made. As you begin, take a gentle moment to quiet your outer mind and consciously return to your inner workshop of imagination. Close your eyes and call to mind the state of perfect integrity or the experience of success you wish to inhabit now. Then listen attentively to your inner tongue, allowing any doubtful thoughts or negative affirmations to surface without resistance. When you notice them, acknowledge them as mere errors of the senses and release them with kindness, for they hold no true power in your inner world. Next, assume your chosen state with wholehearted conviction. Silently affirm to yourself, my consciousness is now pure, my world reflects this righteousness, and let the feeling of that truth fill every cell. Feel it as already real, as though nothing can contradict its perfection. From this place of assured faith, refine your inner taste by dwelling exclusively on evidence of goodness in your life, no matter how small. Every moment of joy or grace becomes fuel for your inner conviction, strengthening the bridge between imagination and reality. Then persist without fear, trusting that each imaginal word you speak is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your consciousness, destined to ripen at its appointed hour, as the prophet reminds us. In this disciplined return to righteousness in both thought and speech, you do more than prove a doctrine, you live the living truth that Christ in you is the hope and creative power of all that is.